And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Dyson Sphere program. Rocking the research planet here. Trying our best to make things work. I'm only going to put one grabby thing on each one of these, because there's 3 of them that are needed. This is why I don't stack. I know everybody, if you skipped my previous episodes, I don't build these to be the absolute tallest, because they suck so much stuff off the conveyor belts that, you know, you need 500 conveyor belts. So I want 24 of these. We have 8, 16, 24. I don't need them all in one giant stack, because it just hurts. It hurts the throughput. It takes the ingredients so long. Let's say we have this thing stacked as tall as we can. It takes the ingredients so long to make it up there that your average amount of production per minute really bounces around, because yeah, the grabbers cannot pull the stuff off the belts fast enough, so your production is going to bounce up and down, and who wants that? The other thing I need here is spray tan. I almost forgot the spray tan. You cannot forget the spray tan stuff. Now, I know I have like one. Oh no, I had 8 of those on me, so let's drop those. Spray tan stuff. We're gonna go here, and then up, and then here, and then here. There we go. Spray tan is a go. We want to make sure those are powered. Everything is nice and happy before we send the ingredients down there. Before we do that. Okay, now the output of these, we're going to have coming way down here. I want to, you know, I'm always leaving room for more crafters. Leave yourself some room to spread out. I'm hoping I'm doing that properly. And then we want another logistics station. And this will be greeny greens, okay? And we want to paste the settings there again. Give you some ships. And let's send power down the line. There we go. Yeah, each type of research has its own station, which allows, you know, basically 10 ships to constantly be supplying wherever we demand that stuff. Now, do we want? Ooh, let's do something. Let's do something weird here. Let's do a little bit of this here, a little bit of this here. I want you, and you. Okay. This is going to come out and go over. This is going to come out and go in. This is going to come out and do the same. And then we're going to come all the way down here and redo that. Get these stacked. Because they're going to be spray tanned, right? And we make 2 at a time. So literally 4 at a time from each one of these. And these are 8 tall. So 4 times 8, 32, are going to be popping out of here. You know, it's not a fast craft, 24 seconds. So 32 every 24 seconds. But when they do, this little army arm here is going to be pushing stuff out so fast. You know, who knows? I may end up having to switch. Let's do that now. because doing it later would just be a royal pita. No, I didn't want to do that. Go back in. I wanted to cut that. No, copy that. You go in, and you go in. That way, our army arm grabber here we can push out another one of each one of these, just in case we need to. All right, now let's do graviton lenses over here. Get in there. Gravity lenses. Gravity lenses. Gravity lenses. Okay. You. And you. Just got to make sure not to do this. You don't want to do this too fast. You really don't want to mess this up. There we go. Okay. All of these are running strong. And it's all spray tan. It's all good. A little wonky on the packaging there, but it should even itself out because we didn't have everybody rolling there. So there we go. So if we look at our production, yeah, every 10 minutes it's going to be a little wonky, just because the craft time is 24. It's a long craft time, but this should still technically. Yeah, this should still hit that 240 a minute magical spot. It should hit that. I wanted to see how much stuff was in our logistic stations, but I wanted to see if we had antimatter. Because if I've got antimatter in the system, then I can pick a planet. All right, so this, yeah, is going to bump higher than 240, but remember, this is going to slowly fade away before the next batch hits. So, yeah, this has got to run for a little while, and then if we look at the 10-minute mark, the 10-minute will be much, much more reliable in terms of how many of these are we making. So we are, I know we are making at least 240 a minute. And so what is the craft time on this? This uses one every 15 seconds. Because, of course, we have an odd number of craft time. 15 is not a multiple of 240. At least I don't think. I mean, it doesn't sound like it would be, but... oh my god, it is. 240 divided by 15 is 16 crafters. Good lord. I am wrong. So we can do 16 crafters doing these, right? And of course, these are going to be spray tanned as well. So 16 crafters is going to be more than one a second. It's going to be ever so slightly more than one a second. Just a little bit over that. So 16 every 15 seconds. Spray tanned is going to be 32, roughly 32 every 15 seconds. I do not know how many we can consume, like how fast they consume the research facility, because you can research the speed at which stuff is researched. Yeah, research speed, right? 120 hashes per like I don't know how to like calculate that. It's just like what? All right, so now we need to head into the do we want to do it on this planet or do we want to do it on another planet? I've already said this is research hub. I think we'll probably want to do it maybe on this outer planet. But we're going to want to do it in a spot that's far enough away that the drones will warp, right? Because 1A, I think I have default 1 AU is the distance to enable warp. So if it's closer than that, if the planets are closer, it won't warp, which, you know, indicator. See, that's 105 AU. 105, and we're just... My guess is if these are exactly parallel, if they're exactly in line with the planet, so that means they're the closest they can possibly be, they would be under that 1 AU. Now, does that really matter? Probably not. It probably doesn't matter. The minute or two that they would be right next to one another. Oh yeah, this has got a big rocky surface, so there's that going for us. What is on this planet? It's just like a dead planet. Yeah, it's just a very, very dead planet. All right, let's find. There's the equator. Let's find here's the equator. What do you call the north-south meridian? Yeah, there's the grand meridian. I think it's meridian. Pretty sure it's meridian. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think it's meridian because you have prime meridian, right? So, all right. So we want a little Duvallaki guy right here. This guy, I want a few antimatter fuel rods. Remote demand. And then we are going to have a... how do we want this? Yeah, I think I'm about doing this right here. Let's go here. And then... I'm not going to need a lot here. I'm not going to need a lot, so... All right. I'm waiting for these guys to come in. Basically what I can do is manually feed just one in, and once this is going, that's enough power to get the whole thing started. So I don't need a temporary power system. I don't need anything like that. It'll just get in the way. Okay, so with that ready to go, let's yeah, this planet is pretty barren. So I'm glad about that. Lots of build space. To do fun things and stuff. A little bit of rocks in the way, but it is what it is. Okay, so if we're gonna want to make the white research here, first of all, we're gonna want also spray tan, good spray tan stuff. How are we doing? How are we doing on the delivery of fuel? Anybody? Anybody coming my way? Wow, where is that stuff coming from? Isn't it coming from over here? All of our antimatter is over here, so why do I not see a ship on its way to us right now? This one's leaving. I didn't put any ships on here. Not yet, anyway. I'm not sure where. Huh. Weird. And let's actually paste. So there's some spray tan stuff. Let's just pretend that's gonna work. I didn't see immediately a ship coming at us, so it is what it is. I want to do 3 of these guys. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things to bring in. Yeah, I could probably could probably have 2 more and just have 1 station per research. Should we do that? Is that something we need to do? I mean, it would kind of look cool. It would definitely look like a futuristic space game if we did something like that. Just trying to split the difference in between those two there. I mean, that would have been right here, but whatever. It is what it is. Let's grab the ships. I think we can just click like. Oh, no, we can't. Okay, good to know. I was trying to be fancy. Where'd my ships go? There they are. And you get a ship. No, put the I'm just trying to shift click these. That's all I'm trying to do, game. Okay. Now are these did they make it? We still don't have any. Okay. It says they're on their way. Or does this need power in order to dump some out? I think it needs power to dump some out. Okay, let me grab some and put them in here. There we go. Now she's getting some juice. Oh, I didn't set this. That would be why. There we go. The little artificial suns. I mean, that alone screams sci-fi, doesn't it? Okay, we have that. You try to make this look at least semi-pretty. Or semi-organized, as if somebody knew what they were doing. There we go. Everybody is happy and charging. Excellent. Okay. We're also going to need one more. Oh, we are going to need one more, aren't we? Darn it. Transportation. You. Here. Paste. And you. And a charging thingy. Did I gave you those already. Okay. So number one thing that we're going to want to demand is going to be antimatter. So is that in the system? Is that in the system? Anybody want to guess? Remote demand. Boink. Yes! Yes! We have liftoff. Excellent. All right. So let's just do blue, red, yellow, purple, and green. And antimatter is the last ingredient to make these guys. Okay. So we want remote demand. It should just be like fill up all the way. Remote demand. Remote demand. Remote demand. And yeah, remote demand. And we are good to go. We have all of the ships now coming and going, but it's a fast trip, right? It's a very fast trip, which is why I wanted to keep it in the same system. It doesn't have to go many light years like the antimatter does. Like this has to travel a ways. This has to travel all the way from the Dyson system into here, right? So yeah, fun times. So I think we calculated we need 24 of these. Or no, we have 16. We have enough for 16, I think. Because we have 240 a minute being made. And it's this is a 15-second craft. So 240 a minute divided by 15 seconds is 16 crafters. Now, remember, these are also going to be spray tanned, so we're going to get double the output, which is fantastic. But 16 crafters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, you know, this is really cramped. Not conducive to expansion at all. Let's do it over here. I think it would make more sense doing it over here. Because that way we have literally the most of the planet to expand it if we needed to. You know, one thing this game needs are like lights, like big area lights, because I know it's hard to see sometimes on the YouTubes. So, okay, so research. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm leaving quite a lot of space in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, each one of these. Ooh, this is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a lot of stuff going on here. We want you. And the cat is trying to get my attention. Cat, what do you need? What do you need? Okay, and then we want you. Oh, there she's jumping to my lap again. Oh, she's just forcing her way up in the lap. Okay. There. Oh, and now she's rubbing on the mic. Cat, don't you see I'm recording? All right. I don't even know if these can be stacked. Like, I have no idea. Can they be stacked? Like, I'd hate to build all of these and then not have them stackable. That would kind of suck. So, yeah, okay. Let's actually try to stack these. These are already powered. So this'll immediately tell me if they can be stacked. They can. They can definitely be stacked. Okay. That's good to know. I think I had an answer for that already when I stacked the output of the greens. All right, I need to set your filter. There we go. I really wish you could like copy and paste the belts. The belts, it has a rough time with the belts sometimes. Don't go in there. Okay. So yeah, there are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inputs. 6 inputs. Well, purring, real. Yeah. She probably thinks I'm talking to her. So she thinks I'm giving her lots of attention. Okay, let me do the rest of this belt shenanigans in between episodes, and we'll come back and officially get this system up and running so we can research all the things. So that's going to do it for this episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.